occasionally. Good morning, hockey fans. Welcome back to the Runestone Community Center in Alexandria, Minnesota, out of Douglas County, Minnesota. It is another weekend of hockey. Game 2 action here in Alexandria for your Minnesota Moose. Coming off of a 5-2 loss to the Lakers last night. Team is rested up and ready to go this morning. Game 2 against the Blue Ox, the northern squad in Minnesota. Don't have their roster, but I'm sure there's a couple of hometown girls here from Alexandria, Duluth, Hibbing, Brainerd perhaps, Moorhead, East Grand Forks, all of those types of places here for the Blue Ox. With these sweet powder blue sweaters, the Moose, the away team again, and the away Reds looking to get back on winning streak. Falling to a very tough Lakers team yesterday. Put up a great first half and a pretty good second half. Just a couple of turnovers and a couple of tough shifts led to some scores for the Lakers. Hard to keep them down for too long. These two teams have played once before a couple weeks ago, ended in a 3-3 tie. So we know they're pretty evenly matched and expect a good one here this morning. 9:44 a.m. Central Daylight Savings Time.
Daylight savings today?
This is standard time. This is standard. I always forget which one is daylight and which one is savings time. It's Central Time regardless. If anyone's got an answer to that, please send it on over to me here at 651-368-4711. Text. All carrier rates do apply. We may have a full squad. I know we were short one yesterday. I believe it was this Leighton Hollingsworth number 11, and I do see a number 11 out there, so I think Leighton's here this morning. So I think we've got a full roster, which is 6 defenders, 12 forwards, 2 goalies, 2 coaches, and today 2 commentators, because we've got Miss Olivia Lamantia here. She's running the scoreboard on the iPad today and maybe giving us some extra commentary here. She says no. We'll see. We've got the mom section down below. Look at all those ladies. Fantastic looking group. Dad section's down there. Got this nice lady here running for the Blue Ox. But beyond them, you see a bunch of dads along the bar, assuming their position. And by bar, I just mean like a little physical bar, not actual serving drinks here in the arena. But if they were, I'm pretty sure they would partake. Pucks are coming in. We'll get ready to rumble here shortly. 2 23-minute halves, as always. Folks, there was a barn burner of a game right before this one. I actually didn't see it. Should have came in and watched. Heard about it. It was Team Wisconsin versus the Grey Ducks. Ended in a 5-5 tie. Team Wisconsin was up 5-3 with under a minute left. And with a goalie pulled from the Grey Ducks, they scored 2 to tie it up. And that's the kind of action you expect here from Tier 1 hockey. All right, folks. Let's just get our zoom going here. This might be a little aggressive. Number 1 heading into net for the Blue Ox. We've got Miss Layla Peterson, number 20, didn't play in the game yesterday. Simmet went the whole one. Peterson is going to start this one off here in the first half. The Newman line is back out with Scala and Kudin, and that is your Minnesota Moose starting 6. And we are off. Mantia tips that one in. We'll give chase. Drops it back to Ambule. She gets it knocked away. Blue Ox on the move. Number 9 up the board. Stopped by Scala. Blue Ox in the Moose zone. Set deep off the end boards. Moose behind the net. Newman providing the pressure. Kuden finding the puck, sends it around the boards, and nobody will get there. For the Moose, that is. Scala now escaping, getting it up to Ambule, and couldn't get it out. Blue Ox turn, fire, and off the glove of Peterson and wide right. That one will trickle out of the zone. Not a great first shift for the Newman line. They'll go think about what they've done. Here comes the Blue Ox the other way, trying to center one. Nice stick, Kudin. Back to the point. And not much of a pressure by the Moose so far. Here comes Mortel coming away with it. Centering one across, but nobody home for the Moose. Jorgensen on the forecheck now. It's the Taylor Gretz line. Mortel and Jorgensen. Norston now in with a fantastic game yesterday and a stellar goal on Piper Tam. Norston walking, dropping it to Mortel. Down to Gretz. Gretz with a maneuver behind the line. He's got pressure popped into the corner. Blue Ox will look to run it out. Send it to the middle. Number 8 over the red line, fires it in. Ox will get a change. Cameron Bond fires one right to the slot. Turned over. Number 4 off the pad of Peterson out front. And here comes Hollingsworth, and she'll fire it in from inside the red line. Just played Tremblay in the puck back. Fired, redirected off the stick of Hibbs, I think, or her body. And that'll be chipped out by the Blue Ox ahead. Norston's going to get there first. She's got 2 on her, slides it over to Cameron Crotto, number 9, too far ahead of her. Blue Ox slide it out of the zone. They're on the move 2-on-2. Zivic got a piece of that one. Annalise Zivic, number 7, back in. Fired too far left by number 3 on the side of the net. That'll just be slid out by Marissa Hibbs. Icing waved off. And the Moose are going to change. He's the Novalee Lent line. There's Stoffel and Zivic in. So Stoffel back to defense after playing out of position as a wing yesterday based on the numbers. Hand pass and waved off. And here comes Zivic, breakout pass to Hollingsworth, number 11, up the right-hand side. Gets a shot off. Whoa, just missed outside the left post. Nice look. Just past the blocker. That one fired and knocked down out front. It is Lent lost the handle and the puck slips out of the zone. Zivic over, trying to find Hollingsworth. It goes in the zone, and Moose will get a change. And thankfully, Blue Ox didn't handle that one completely. There's Newman. Turning, trying to find Lamantia. She couldn't handle it. She gets tripped up, no call. Ambule turns, fires! And that might have been off the stick or the blocker. Ambule and Newman working the corner. Lamantia floating F3 between the circles. He's run the other way. Lamantia will make a run at it. It comes out to Cruden, fires a low shot wide right into the corner. Here comes Scala. Scala tips it back. Ambule's going to race to get there. She'll pull it in the corner. Trying to find Newman. Nope, it goes all the way back up to the point. Cruden fires, knocked down by the winger. But she gets a piece of it, holds it in. Lamantia will grab it in the corner with pressure. Trying to get it to Newman. They'll battle at the feet. No, that's Ambule, not Newman. Newman out front. One comes to the side wall, and the Ox will clear it. Scala will pick it up. It'll be offside as Newman was in way too deep to be able to get back. And that'll bring out the Taylor Gretz line. 17:26 left. Scoreless, one shot on net apiece, according to the scoreboard. Cool. Blue Ox out into the neutral zone, number 2. Pressure Gretz on the back check. He's puck in the middle, scored. Blue Ox take a 1-0 lead. That one got turned over between the circles, went off of a skate, I think, popped right to the Blue Ox player, and low shot 5 hole. It's 1-0. Norston, almost turned it over. Stays with it and sent in by Mortel. Jorgensen in deep with it, trying to get it out front. And the Ox takes possession. Good job by Norston stopping that one. She gets hit. No call. That'll trickle in. Peterson will leave it for Bond. She was off the board, but nobody home. Moose swapping out a winger there, I think. And the Blue Ox out of the corner to the circle, and a good job. Moose out front. Good job by the defense getting a stick on that one. A block shot, Jorgensen, but she won't be able to get there. She'll just go head off the ice, trying to get the change. Sent in, it will be an icing. Just missing the net. Good job by Peterson recognizing to not touch that one. Hibbs will take the draw. Tremblay on the left, Crotto on the right. Comes back to Stoffel. Her shot knocked down in the circle. Went off of Hibbs. And that'll be chipped out by the Blue Ox. It'll be Zivic trying to find Hibbs. Missed and icing. Right idea on the pass. Just missed the mark. Missed connection. $15:38 left here in the first half. It is 1-0 Blue Ox. Went line in. Vix and Hollingsworth. Got the wingers. That shot got through off the stick of Peterson. And the Moose working the right side. Pops up in the air at mid-ice. Vix. Score! with a dangle beauty and a backhanded shot. Reese Vicks ties it up. Moves. Reese Vicks. Puck popped up, landed in front of her, and she knew exactly what to do with it. Went a little backhanded dangle-roo dipsy-doo. 1-1 tie ball game. 15:22 left. Locks going back to work. Unable to get it past Stoppel. It stays right around the blue line. Held up. Stoppel forward right to a defender, and they're going to break out more space on the right side. Sending it in deep. Stoppel trying to get there. On the left side, it's now to Vicks. He tries to backhand it up, but Blue Ox right there to send it back in down low. Zivic in the third pro corner. Boarded up. Wet comes in and helps out. Now broken out across the Hollingsworth over the red line. Fires in, and we'll get a change. And line 4 tying this one up. Maybe line 4 in the order, but number 1 in our hearts. Newman line in. Newman trying to get it to Lamanti on the half wall. She comes back to the point to Kuden. Kuden shot blocked. Goes behind. Ambiel trying to get there. Now Scala's going to race up and pinch all the way up near the goal line. Love that. But to Ambiel couldn't get the shot off. Now Newman inside the line trying to get to Lamanti. Tips it forward. Ambiel in the corner trying to drop it to Lamanti. It does. She's got Newman out front calling for it. One-timer, missed. Might have been blocked. Shot by Newman, I'm not sure. Scala across the Kuden and got Moose Girls up front. That one picked off. And they'll get to Scala. She fires one off of the defender stick into the corner. Lamantia drops it back to Newman behind the net. Newman, she'll get boarded up. Ambiel comes in to grab the loose puck and lost the handle on it as she was trying to cut through the circle. Scala picks it up. Down low to Newman. Newman finding Ambiel. Just missed right. They had 2 girls set up, Lamantia and Ambiel. Back to Ambiel. Newman trying to find Ambiel out front. It's in the back of the net and they'll whistle it dead. 13 minutes even left. A couple looks for the Newman line. Newman had a one-timer. Ambiel had a one-timer. Newman missed left. Ambiel missed right. Maybe the next one will be in the middle. But a good shift. Gets an applaud from Coach Waldo, and the Gretz line will come in and see if they can keep up the work in the Blue Ox zone. Comes back to Scala. She backs, retreats out. Mortel finds it and sends it around the boards. Gretz racing over to get there. Half wall stolen by Jorgensen, but does pop out of the zone. Kuden has to retreat. 2-on-2. Gretz back checking. Nice stick by Kuden. And it goes into the serve pro corner. Kuden up ahead. Jorgensen stops it now. Gretz stops it, comes out to Jorgensen, just too far ahead. A tripping call, it'll be on Jorgensen. Was just trying to get the puck, but got in the legs of the Blue Ox player, and it's going to be a power play for the Blue Ox. No. And that will bring out Newman and Lamantia on the PK with Norston and Bond. That one knocked down out front, goes behind the net. Cross ice, back to the point. Back to the middle. That one fired up into the netting, not a play. Hot shot. That must have hit something out front and went up into the net above the Lake Country Meats Warming House. Hey, there's Sean Ambiel up there, I think. Having a seat, drinking a coffee. Wondering why I'm not hearing any Moose chants around here today. I'm disappointed. Here's Lamantia trying to get there and chip it out. Does. Blue Ox regroup. Number 12 all the way back. Trying to get the handle on it. Newman putting the pressure on. Newman coming away with it, trying to find Lamantia. Goes off her stick. And the Blue Ox are going to move. Stopped by Norston. Sends it in from the red line. He's caught. Kept in by Norston. Blue Ox trying to get back in the zone. 46 seconds left on the power play. Bond will get a piece of it. Lamantia can't handle it at her feet, and it gets sent back in by the Blue Ox. Bond will have it with some space. Can't get it up the board further. Newman comes in and gets a piece of it. Gets the number 6. Turning in a nice job. Norston stopping the shot. Getting off. Newman now getting a piece, but that one falls back and off the chest pad of Peterson for the save and chipped out by the Moose. And that's an icing, but there's 11 seconds left on the power play, and we get a fresh 4 out for the PK. That line did a good job. It looked a little gassed. You've now got Gretz and Ambule coming out with Stoffel and Zivik. 11 seconds left on the kill for the Moose. Held in at the blue line. Blue Ox with it, can't get it. Ambule comes away with it, finding Gretz. Power play expires. Jorgensen comes in. Gretz making a move, finding Jorgensen in the corner. Racing around with pressure, gets it, trying to find Gretz. There's an official and Blue Ox players in the way. Gretz comes out, keeps it in deep. It'll be Mortel having to race over to the other side. We'll battle in the corner. Just under 10 minutes left in the first half. Blue Ox come away with it. Out of the zone. Chipped in. Should be a nice one. Nope, they're waved off. And the front official back when he had his arm up. That was an icing. Not called. That one's loose out front, and Stoffer just sends it out, clearing it. Finds the stick of Zivik, and she loses an edge. Rex and Stoffel battling behind Peterson in net. Comes back out to the point, number 19. Firing, and that hit the back of her own player, number 11. She'll try to get a piece of it and get a shot off. Goes towards the net, stopped by Zivik, and can't ship it out. Sent right back in. Nice job by Mortel. Good stick, and she clears it. And Blue Ox with numbers as the Moose were trying to get a change. And off the blocker of Peterson, nice save. Here comes Hibbs. It'll clear the zone. Missing the breakout pass. Blue Ox send it in, but Stoffel up to Hibbs. Makes a nice move. She'll hang on to it. Stopped right at the blue line. The puck's on the other side of it. And no offside. So we're held up. And number 4 skating it in for the Blue Ox. Can come back out to the point. Number 14, low shot. Oh, it's loose out front. Number 10 tried to get a stick on it, missed. He picks it up. Look at the Hibbs, but never got her eyes up and just fires it over to the near side. It was picked off by the D. They fire it in for a glove save, Layla Peterson. 7:33 left in this one in the first half. It remains time. Lily Went line in. Scoring the only goal for the Moose so far, Reese Vicks. Went in the corner up to Hollingsworth. Blue Ox send it. Kuden in the serve throw corner. Kuden comes away with it. Scala. Loose puck gets the Vicks. Off her stick. It will clear the zone. Shipped out. Scala from the red line ships it in. Vicks on the forecheck. Went in the corner. This was yelled to move it. And the goals are they're trying. These other goals are in our way. It's a valid point. From the Blue Ox number 17, poke check. Kuden. Up front. Scala up to Hollingsworth. And she'll clear it out, but it'll be too far ahead. Newman just came in the game with Ambule. Won't be able to track that down before the icing. And we'll head back to the Moose zone with 5:41 left in the first. Newman line with Norston and Bond. Cameron Bond. Ball start for Mantia. 5-yard penalty. Newman finding Lamantia. Gets it out, but no further. Ambule finding some loose change, sends it in. Out to center ice, Norston picks it up. Off the board, Lamantia sends it. Rex on the forecheck. Lamantia got a piece of it. Players that went off a stick it up over the net. Rex. Fired a shot. The shot, Lamantia rebound, goal. Lamantia on the rebound from Gretz. And it's 2-1 Moose. And we got a Moose call. Brett's doing a good job getting two shots off the net there. And Lamantia, who was still in the game, couldn't get off the ice on the shift change, was still in there to find the loose change on the back door. Bond. And then Norston. And gets out past the Blue Ox, they'll regroup. Jorgensen flying pressure. Comes out ahead of everybody. Bond will be first one on it. She's going to escape out and find Jorgensen on the move over the red line, in over the blue line, Gets to Mortel, making a move. And from behind, defender got her. She was trying to get the shot off, and that was covered up on the side of the net by the Blue Ox goalie, number 1. Hibbs line is in. Stoffel and Zivik. And that is Zivik sending it up the boards. Prado, Tremblay, Stoffel gets off of her sticking out. Blue Ox on the move. Back check by Hibbs. Slows things up. Hibbs trying to send it out, but stays in. Loose, and it trickles in on a bounce to Peterson for the cover. 2:55 left here in half number 1 here. On a Saturday morning in Alexandria. Hope you're all enjoying some coffee or whatever you enjoy in the morning. Some tea, perhaps. Peterson leaves it out for Zivik. Pass behind Prado. It'll go in and be iced. I'll tell you what, I really like the stand of the lady. I assume a mother next to me that's doing the same thing for the Blue Ox. I might have to, it's got a nice little joint on it. It looks like it's moving smoothly versus like this. Coming out, Hollingsworth. Shot block. A little back. Scala comes away with it again. Sends it back off the stick of Hollingsworth. Blue Ox looking for a lane to skate it out and find it. And puck sticks with number 2 up the left side. Scala defending. And a collision behind the net with Went. No stranger to those. Vix trying to get the handle and is able to find it and send it in. We're going to grab a line change. Newman line coming in. Mansfield to Newman. It tips out. Blue Ox will get there. Newman pressuring as she does. Mantia picking it up. She's going to go in. Getting hooked, and they call it. He was looking for Ambuel in the middle, and I think the hook saved that pass from getting centered to a one-timer. It's going to be a power play for the Moose, who now have a new power play in tow. We'll see how this one works. They didn't have a power play yesterday's game. So we've got Lamantia back at the D spot, swapping it out with Norston. She's going to be playing the quarterback in the deep middle. Norston holding it. We'll go to Lamantia. Whiffs on the shot. Not a good start to it. It'll come back to Lamantia. Back down to Ambuel. Ambuel survey. We'll go back down to Newman. Newman dropping it to Ambuel behind the net. At the official's feet. And Newman will have to engage. Bond will pick it up. And go back. Well, try to get back to Lamantia. Missed on the pass, and it's been And that one will come out. Romanchi is going to have to retreat. It's not been clean so far. Might need to work on this one in practice a little more. Here comes Norston through traffic and backhands it on net. Covered up. So see coaches Shepard and Waldo kind of laughing a little bit back there as they're saying, all right, well, not everything goes smoothly your first try. 3 seconds left in the half. And they get off a quick shot. Gets right out front. Abdul Newman. Oh, and it was still banging around, but the buzzer went off. That's the end of the first half. So maybe they'll have time to talk about that power play at halftime. There'll be 1:05 left on it.
Good.
Just leave it just like that. When they come back, yeah. And then when it comes back and start, you just start second period. All right, folks, we'll take a little breather here. And Moose will head to the locker room, talk it over with a 2-1 lead at halftime. We'll put you on mute here and see you here in just a little bit. All right, welcome back, folks. We're getting ready for the second half. Well, at least the Blue Ox are. The Moose haven't come out of the locker room yet. Maybe they're boycotting the second half. We share a little donut here with Olivia while we're waiting for the Moose to come out. She's got the chocolate bear claw. Sean wants to get a piece of that. Maybe a run in the scoreboard while eating the donut. Love it. And here come the Moose. They decided to play the second half. And that donut is good. And Olivia enjoying some of this chocolate donutty goodness. All right, sports fans. 2-1 Moose lead. Shots on goal 9-8 in favor of the Blue Ox. As you can see, they are still under penalty on number 17 for another minute 5. So Moose will start off in a power play. We'll see if they bring out that same power play line as they tried out. I forgot the name of the power play they've got going on. The girls are supposed to watch some video in on it on the way up here. I'm going to guess nobody did, based on what I saw in the first 55 seconds of that power play. So we'll see if he sticks with it or if Coach Waldo scrapped it at halftime. Same 5 out there. It's Norston, Bond, Newman, Lamantia, Ambuel, and it is Peterson back in net. So it looks like she's going to play the whole way, as Simmet played the whole one yesterday. So Peterson back in net. Power play on Lamantia. Loses possession. And it looks like they're going to go with it. She'll go back to the blue line, playing the point. Bond down low with it. Now Ambuel. Ambuel looking one time where Norston missed on it. A little extra cheese on that one. Lamantia trying to keep it in. Cannot. Comes loose puck. Newman going to bring it in. Takes it to the outside. Leaves it for Ambuel. Finds Lamantia. Turns fires midsection. Logo assassin. Get your eyes up, Audrey. Newman back to Lamantia. That's to Norston. Norston cycles through, goes across the Bond. Bond puts one out front. It'll be Norston in the near corner now. Cross ice to Bond. Bond's shot was blocked and shipped out into their own bench by the Blue Ox. And that'll swap out the lines. You're going to see the Gretz line coming out. And Newman isn't aware of it. She's still waiting for the draw. And Brett's like, oh, you're out of here. All right. Thanks, Valid. Conversation with something like that. Power play expires. Blue Ox back at full strength. Fired on net and a stick save by Peterson. puck. Zivic pulls it back. We'll try the near side. Blue had it. Mortel comes away with it. Chips it in and we chase. Gibbs sends it across. Tremblay will pick it up, loses the handle, comes out of the zone. Sent back in offside. Uneven start here for the Moose in half number 2. We'll go back to center ice. I did take a look at that there stand, and I think I'm going to be purchased that, and I tried it at halftime. What a smooth, moving tripod. Cleared by Scala to the side. Stays in the corner. After the point fired, it's left. Gibbs making some moves. Sends it out to Tremblay. Sticking with it. Trying to get a shot off. It's blocked into the near side corner. Even Hollingsworth re-entering the zone. Wentz got one through the crease. Looked like she was going to take it behind the net and just got the shot off. That one blocked. Coming out, Northland's going to race to get there. Just left it with some space. Entering. The middle, turning, firing. Blocked, loose. Rebound attempt. Northland following their shot. She got it back, slips it out front. But the Blue Ox clearing it to the side. Northland kept it in on the blue line. What a play. She was headed out of the zone. Chipped it in. Blue Ox on the move. And that's an icing. Nope, they said it was tipped. Waldo said why. And I have to agree with Coach Waldo on that. Not really sure how that wasn't an icing. Newman line coming back in. Nancy on the forward check. Blue Ox escape out the other way. Breakout pass at the skates. Picked up by Ambule. She's going to be skated up the right side. Gets pinched off it. Finds the puck down to Lamantia in the corner. She's coming around, but gets it knocked away. Loses an edge. She'll get it back. Goes back to the point. Cross ice. Stoffel turns, fires. Score! Newman might have redirected it in. I'm not sure. It went off somebody out front off the Stoffel shot, and it's 3-1. And Newman's going through the line. I do think she redirected it. We'll see who they give it to officially in the scorer book, but it looked like it was redirected. Newman was out there, does think she got it, and I thought so too. So it looks like Newman from Stoffel making it 3-1. This puck neutral zone. Newman gets spun around. Zivic retreating. He's back out to the point. B to D. Fired. Lamantia up to Newman. Makes a move. He's got one girl to beat. Ambio coming to the left. Oh, and the pass to the middle was just behind. off the board. Lamantia picks it up. Trying to get to the front. Jorgensen picks it up offside as Lamantia is trying to get back. And she'll get off the ice. Brett's line is in with 17-17 left. 2-goal lead for the Moose. I'm going to bite this over. Oh, all right. I'm finding some donut. Warner's in. Can't get the shot off. Got chocolate on my fingers. Oh, 2 degrees for Brett. And a mouthful of donuts. Sorry about that, folks. The kind of professionalism you get here on the Lamantia Hockey Network. Up to Mortel into the zone. Puck in the third throw corner. Jorgensen can't get it cross ice. Trickles in behind Peterson. Blue walks on it. Number 17. He's out. Number 14 firing, scoring. A snipe. And it's 3-2. That was an unbelievable shot by number 8. Number 8. Oh, the Blue Ox from the edge of the far left circle. Just sniped it on top of Cheddar. I don't think Peterson had a chance on that one, folks. Good slide in, and just like that, it's a 1-goal lead with a lot of hockey left to play. You know, it felt like the Moose might start cruising on this one, but we've seen it before. They were up in the previous game, with the Blue Ox coming back to tie it up as they emptied their net near the end of that one, 6-on-5, scoring late in the game and tied up. So we know this one's far from over. Don't get too comfortable, folks. Gibbs chipped away in the circle, shipped out. Bond will pick it up center ice. Neutral zone. And Mansfield back in Newman line. Looked like they were in a position. There might be whistle. I don't know, I'm assuming offside. Looks like they might be skipping a line here in the second half, going back to their top Newman line. As this one's tightened up. Sent in Blue Ox. Zivik. Give it to Lamantia. She's battling, gets it up to Newman, but held in. They stopped by the defense. Ambiel now puts it high off the boards, comes out. Fired behind the net by the Blue Ox. They're getting a change. Stoppel up the board, past Lamantia, but not past Lamantia, past Newman. He's Rice Newman trying to tip it to Lamantia. Does get through, back to Newman, but off her stick. Even in the corner, finding Lamantia. Oh, she should have just taken that around, wrap around. Ambula up front, can't grab it. And the Blue Ox are going to come back the other way. The 10, firing toe drag release, but stopped and blocked by Zivik. Blue Ox whiffing on the shot. It's loose out front and cleared by Scala. Pile up out front. It goes into the side of the net, and Peterson just puts a mitt on it to pull down the fort. Wet line coming in. Vic's out, but too far ahead. Icing's on. Got to work on that geometry angles. That comes off the board a little bit closer. Wentz will be able to track that one down. Lost control. Peter Hollingsworth clear. And a whistle. Offside. Watts. Brooks can't get there. Comes out to Hollingsworth. One-on-one with a back checker. Hollingsworth chips it in. Brett's going to try to get there. Ox back out the other way. Number 17. Entering the right side. Pulls it back. Fires. Off the blocker. Loose up front. Cleared. Scala. Putin in the corner. Up the board. Scala going to track that one and just ices it out, which I think at that point was a good play, trying to clear it, and the winger was tied up on the board, had nowhere to go with it, no lane to skate it. Just send it out and work at it again. Tentative one-goal lead for the Moose. 12:26 left. Rex will take the draw. Norston stopped at the half wall. Block Peterson on the shot. Good save. Loose went through the crease. Comes back out to the point. Fired glove save, a nice snag. Peterson, that one had some mustard on it and found the webbing in her left-handed mitt. Newman line coming back out. Norston wins the boards. Ambiel trying to get there. Nancy will now get it by. Trying to get it to Newman, who catches it on her backhand, getting through. Tripped up, no call, and the goalie will clear it. A beautiful spinning move by Newman. Newman turning, firing, missing. To Lamantia, she'll poke it ahead. Give a chase. Trying to get it to Ambiel. Does. Ambiel's got pressure. Bumped off it. The Ox go high off the glass. Norston settles. Turns, fires a rocket. Went off the glove, off the crossbar, and out. Rebound shot by Ambiel saved. Ambiel just hammering away in there. Goes up the board. Norston's going to pinch. Lamantia open out front. She's going to come through. She's going to go around, wrap around, lost the handle. Blue Ox will send it up. Bond turns it down. Lamantia redirected, but it was blocked in the corner. That one just fired out and iced. And the Newman line with several good looks there. Can't add an insurance goal. 10:38 left. Hibschline coming out. And there's the Moose chance. But here comes Zivik, has space, goes over to the right, comes back to Zivik, walks, fires, blocked. Gibson, the third pro corner, he gets it tipped away. Sent up the boards. Stoppel sends it back half wall, and that'll chip back out. Zivik chasing. She'll pick it up, but not far enough off the boards. It'll stay in for the Blue Ox. Gibbs skating it out. 3-on-2 numbers. Gibbs toe dragging around, fires it in. Prado gets boarded up. Zivik pinching and holding. Wentz now in. Battling in front of us. Zivik holding it down. Went trying to pull it out. It comes out backwards to the Blue Ox, and number 12 is going to skate it out and gets it over the red line to send in. Peterson comes out to play and falls down. She's behind the net, and the puck got under. I don't think I've seen that before. She came out to settle that one down and lost an edge, fell down behind the net, the puck underneath her, and so they whistle it as a cover, and they'll play in the face-off circle. Musa avoiding disaster on that one. An open net. Comes out, Vic's on the pressure. Oh, Vic's there and chipped it in. I thought the puck went backwards. Vic's won that battle. Scala. Across the Kudin. A low shot, redirected by Went out front, just missed right. Went coming back to the point. Scala turning, firing. Low shot, gloved up. A couple of Blue Ox players strip each other up, laughing off. Back to Scala. Back to Hollingsworth. Finds Vicks in the slot, turns, fires. Boy, that was close. I don't know if that went off the crossbar or hit the goalie's shoulder pad. And that one is held on to the net. Nice shot by Vicks in the slot, looking for her second of the game. Just missed. Not even sure where. That looked like it was heading for just inside the crossbar. Either hit the crossbar or caught the goalie's top of her shoulder, maybe. Oops. 8.5 left in this one, folks. It's been a doozy. Went taking the draw. Up loose, Blue Ox firing, redirected out front. Putin trying to clear with their skate, and Hollingsworth does a great job getting it out of the zone. Newman line back in. Newman trying to get possession. Center's one looking for Ambule. Ambule gets it in. Lost the puck before the shot. Gets by Kuden. The girls stick and gloves over in the Blue Ox zone. And that goes by everybody. Romancia picks it up. He's on the left side. Will turn. Tries the center one. And that is from shift previous with Went coming in hard on the boards. Missed the girl on the boards, but her stick and gloves went flying off. That one comes out of the zone. Sent in by Ambule. Ambule heavier holds, but this Newman line is seeing more ice time here in the second half, and they're slowing down. Norston now ripping one into the glove. Now they're going to change. And it's number 19 over there going to pick up all her stuff for the Blue Ox. Brett's line in, seeing if they can get an insurance goal. Now it gets by Norston. Icy was off. Blue Ox are going to get there. Girl out front. Good back check Jorgensen. Checked in by the Blue Ox in the 14. Shot block Norston. Through the crease. Open. Rebound backhanded. Still loose. Bounce around out front. Cleared right to the slot. And that one misses left. Brett's trying to get it up the board. Can't. Blue Ox are turning up the heat. Trying to tie this one up under 6 minutes left. Back out to the D. Number 14 firing. Glove save. Peterson, another beautiful snag. All right, we're going to try to get another bite of this donut. That save gets another boost champ. Well, not really a chant, not really a cheer. What do you call it? That's a boost call. Prado up the right side. Sends it to the neutral zone. Tremblay puts it in. Tremblay behind the net. Trying to get it back to Stoppel at the point. Intercepted. Blue Ox on the move. Offside. 5:19 left. I think I just turned off my headpiece. Hopefully not. Hopefully you can still hear me. Gibbs sends that one out. Icing is on. 5:01 left. And pressure has tilted. Momentum on the Blue Ox side as they tilted the ice here a little bit in the last few minutes, getting some shots on net. Newman line coming back out. They're definitely playing every second to third shift, maybe, at this point. Newman can't get the puck. He's all the way out, held in. Ambi at the steal. Chips it. Chasing, but too far ahead. Will be an icing. Nope, yes. A late whistle, but I thought it was an icing. And back to the Moose zone, 4:33. Coach Waldo looking for an insurance goal here. We've seen what happens against the Blue Ox when they pull the tendy. Back to the Blue Ox. Sends it roll. Scala reverses ice. Kuden turned over, but Blue Ox player lost an edge, thankfully. Loose behind the net. They get it out front. Left. Here's the miss on that shot. Comes out to the point. And a block shot. And a knockdown by Newman's going to have to skate it in. Couldn't get the pass off. Mantia pinching off, can't hold it. Blue Ox on the move. Number 2, sweep check attempt by Kuden. He hangs on to it, gets to the side of the net, save. Kuden coming off of it. Loose puck in there. Lamantia is going to try to chip it out. Doesn't. Goes off her own player. Fires it towards the net. Bill's right there. Loose. Reba. Oh, and under the pad, saved by Peterson. A beauty on the backhanded shot. got it to a Blue Ox girl all alone in front of the net, and a beautiful save by Peterson keeps the 1-goal lead with 3:33 left. Wentline is out. They've been playing well. Let's see what they got. Vicks getting it out. Good hustle. Here comes Hollingsworth over the red. Vicks picks up the loose puck, but it's tipped away, coming the other way. Good job, Norston. And went up to Hollingsworth. Squeezed off it at mid-ice. Bond just chipping it up. It's kind of bouncing around. Blue Ox finally get possession. Entering the zone. Went rubbing the girl off the puck. And she now gets the breakoff pass. Hollingsworth, she's racing to get there. Hollingsworth gets there on her backhand. Shot, save, and into the corner. Hollingsworth, great hustle. Defender stayed on her. She couldn't get much on the shot, but did get it off. And that's going to come right to Jorgensen. Turns, fires, blocked. Jorgensen off the bench, comes right out and finds the loose puck in the slot. Shot was blocked. Cameron Bond back the other way trying to get the puck up the board, but nobody's there. Loose puck will be chipped out. Bond hit from behind. There's Mortel circling back in the slot. Turning, firing, Norston. Whoa, that was redirected in a pad save. Norston taking down Jorgensen. Mortel. Half wall comes out. Gretz will pick it up. Comes back to Zivic, just enters the game. Sends it in. 1:48 left. Cross ice. Up. And that is Scala on the backhand. Gretz gets a piece of it. 1:30 left. And the hits are coming, folks. It's getting a little chippy, very physical. And Moose players are knocking each other over as Gretz was trying to get off the ice. And Newman trying to come on, but here come the Blue Ox. Firing, saved off the pads of Peterson. Newman picking it up, coming around the net, looking for Ambule. Cross ice, went behind Lamantia, comes in. Lamantia putting on the pressure. Newman coming in. Lamantia gets the puck, trying to chip it up. Newman trying to find it in the third throw corner. Finding Lamantia sticks. He's coming around. Ambule. Oh! And it was blocked by a defender. It is an empty net. And unbelievable save by the defender. 35 seconds left, empty net. Ambule chipping it up. Comes through off Lamantia sticks. He's got to get back now. And a penalty on Norston. And the player's down. And Norston's going to go to the penalty box, and it's going to be with the empty net. It'll be 6-on-4 with 22.7 left. Not a great time for the penalty. 22.7 left, and we've seen this movie before, folks. Got the on-site EMT coming out along with the coach to take a look at the girl. She's now rolled over onto her back, which is a good sign. She'll get looked at there. And it's going to take the Moose everything they've got to hold on to this one. It'll be 6-on-4. Ambule almost with the empty netter out front. And defender dove in front of it to knock that one down. All right, that girl's getting up. Love to see it. It's going to be make her way slowly to the bench. Hopefully she's okay. I didn't really have a good look at the hit to see what happened there, but it was called a penalty for Michaela Norston. It looks like you're going to have Newman, Lamantia, Ambule, and Scala in front of Peterson to try to hold on to this one with 22.7 left. With these 6-on-4. That girl's not going to the bench. They're going to take her off the ice to go get looked at. The girl that just got hurt. Timeout. Blue Ox. We're going to talk it over and to see how the defense was set up. And they were set up to take face off. See what the Blue Ox coaches draw up here. Got the old whiteboard. Well, it looks like they're going to draw some X's and maybe some lines and possibly a triangle. Smart play. Olivia, what do you think they're going to run there?
Oh, I thought you said I should,
No,
like,
let's get on the
positive
camera.
encouragement.
No. So what kind of play are they going to run?
I don't care about what play they have to do. I think that the Moose just have to just let their inner divas come out and
Smart.
just keep trying and eat the puck.
They need to let their inner defense come out and eat the puck.
Diva.
Oh, inner
Diva.
diva. Okay, so there you hear it, folks. According to Olivia Lamantia, the girls on the Moose just need to let that inner diva out and then eat the puck. Folks, that is why she's the best color commentator in the business. You don't get that kind of insight anywhere else. Peterson having a fantastic game. Can she hold on? I got a feeling it's going to take another save or two to lock this one up. 6 skaters out for the Blue Ox, 1 empty net. Newman on the dot, 22.7. Here we go. We are off. Goes to the side, Scala down low, around, ringing the board. Lamantia's got to get there. Now cross ice to number 18, can't settle it down. Cleanly into the side of the net by number 12 and fired out of the net. And it'll be an icing, but that'll run off some time. 2.2 left. Nice job, Brindley Scala, who is having a heck of a weekend so far, 2 games into it. 8th grader out of Farmington, solidifying herself as one of the top defenders on this squad. And we come back over this way, 2.2 left to defend. Blue Ox calling out. There's one back, and that's going to do it. Scala's going to eat that one, and it's it. And that's why Olivia's the best in the business. They brought out their inner diva. Oh, and it's a goalie pileup. They brought out their inner diva, and then Brindley Scala ate the puck. And that'll do it, folks. It's a 3-2 win, holding on for the Moose. We are back here again this afternoon, 3 p.m., I believe is the time. As always, check your local listings. We'll be getting some lunch, chilling out, and be back for 3 p.m. against somebody. I don't remember. But we'll see you then. Take care.